All right, hello to a Thursday. There's a we had breakfast. We came back up here and we laid down because we have a fairly large bed that we both can fit on, and the room is somewhat temperature controlled. We are going to go out to Hamburg later and miniature Wonderland and stuff, but like last night when I looked out, I don't know how this is going to work very well. Oh, look at my arm, double armed, reflection and everything. I looked out here and I was like, what is it? And then I thought to myself, I was like, because I saw like the water line, and I was like, well, it could just be an extra flow. No, it's whole ass tidal. And I don't know what's really going on, but let's see if I can zoom in and show you guys. The reflection's very weird. So the little blocks that have like the stuff kind of looks like they're pouring out of them. The water was there when we woke up. And I thought it was just going to go down further on the wall and go further down. I was not expecting a bit of mudflat to show up. And it just makes me like super wonder. It's just interesting. Because I realized that like, it is, I mean, that area right over there is all called Hafencity. It's Harbor City. And is definitively giving me very, very Centrum Amsterdam vibes. It's a bit weird. But there's no locks between here and the North Sea. So I figured this was going to be mildly tidal. Although we are closer and flatter on the, in the world than, say, Portland. But even the Columbia River back by Portland is still tidal to an extent. It just doesn't sink by this much. Like, this is interesting. It makes me also kind of wonder if that's because of the way that I understand that is the Elbe River that's coming out, and since it's low tide, it's been flowing. But I do wonder if this thing gets mildly salty when high tide starts coming back in, and like the river backs up. I think high tide's around 6, which is more evening dinner stuff. So I will give you guys an update. This is not what I was expecting coming to Hamburg. And there will be more. The thing I noticed this morning. Okie dokie. So we've crossed a thing, I think directly that way is the hotel. But like, that is the little entrance. That is Chili House where we were at last night. Like, we really aren't that far. But, you got we don't have hurricanes, we don't have alligators, we don't have earthquakes, and I'm just like sitting here thinking, they speak German, they don't have a bustling weed market, and this is not Amsterdam. This is also a mud flat. Like, it is, yeah, it is straight. And if you can see, hold it down. If you look along the edge there, what I said earlier, the water is reversing flow. Like I would expect because of the wind, those ripples right there. That makes sense. But like this little river right here, this little like channel is going to get wider and wider as things go by, and that explains that it's coming this way, but that's the way out to the ocean. It's very, I love how that's just like, oh no, the buildings don't actually look like that, so we're going to cover them up. Yeah. Nothing to see here. But yeah, this is definitively, this is not Amsterdam. Why? Because Amsterdam would never let the water be this unhinged inside a main city.
Yeah. Yeah, in Amsterdam, the water will be within 10 centimeters of the midpoint at all times.
No, it's currently at like minus 42.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, this is definitively giving, like, I can imagine, without the like more personalized renovations, but this is what, like around Brazil looked like, just not nearly as tall. Yeah. Like they would have the tall buildings that were the warehouses, because like some of those places are literally like, this is labeled, the street name is just loading dock. I can't believe that perhaps way back when they didn't have, like, how is this a harbor city when they're that affected by the tides? They had to have had a locks at some point, and probably for shits and giggles took it out. But it was weird to see the mud flats. Even Aaron was like,
yeah.
Yeah, one of those windows up there is our hotel. We face this direction. But yeah, we'll probably head back to the metro and head in to get a good look at what's around the thingamajigger. Why do I call it that? It's a Hauptbahnhof. I called it that because that's what my dad said when he couldn't name things. He didn't know the word of it. He called it a thingamajigger.
Yeah.
So something I was noticing. This bridge starts over there, but you can actually walk some stairs on the other side. That van's in the way. But there is one from here over there. There's also some spiral stairs that go up to it, but it continues almost to the other same level ground on the other side. Like it's a bridge that goes over a valley. But there's a walkway underneath it, and there's crisscrossing things going the length of this area, and there's spiral staircases going between that. And it reminds me of the good use of three-dimensional space that was at Phantasialand. That they crammed a 1.3 long kilometer thing inside an area that's only 100 by 75 meters.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think this is the living area of Hafencity, not the historic area. We are on our way to the U-Bahn to get to Hauptbahnhof, and yeah, we see that building over there. Oh, and there's a masted ship. Okay, this is the harbor area. They must have dredged this part out though.
Yeah.
But yeah, look at that boat. I still think it's a bit interesting because I also see things in the sky that I'm like, what's that thing? What's that thing poking up over that building over there? It's like 4 poles coming out of nowhere. I mean, is that the U-Bahn? Is that the sky marker for the U-Bahn? But this is giving me K&SM vibes. Yeah. This whole area is giving me the new K&SM vibes, especially with Gustav Grün, which I think is a hippa vegan restaurant. Stadt Rundfahrt. Beef definitely gives me farts. Yeah, that's Patonka. You ever had the idea that you want to create something with futurism, modern art design, but still make it look like it's fresh out of the Flintstones?
That is a fair assessment.
Like, I don't know what that's like wiggly look is supposed to be, but it's definitely got that hipster NASM vibe, but it's all like, and then like this square building isn't lined up on the inside. Like there's the top things, and then the building is like twisted underneath. So we had to walk through a park to get to this metro station, and yeah, like there's a lot of like the moms that moved to like Germany and they're like, oh my God, these play places, they're just crazy. Like, these kids could get hurt, they could fall through, they could twist an arm. And I'm just like, yeah, I guess they're unhinged. And I look at the one that was right there, which is very typical of what I've seen of the mommy vloggers. And Aaron even looked like, yeah, this is just a Dutch playground that's very big.
Yeah.
Like, that looked like the Oster Park thing.
Yeah.
And the one that was behind our old neighborhood. Yeah, it's just.
But my mental response to all of those, but they could hurt themselves, is concussion.
Oh yeah, the Australian guy. Yeah, we're heading down into the metro station now. Might as well get our HVV day ticket. Yeah. Well, just like the tram that we had at Cologne, this looks very similar with like this sort of 70s puce taupe cream, like, but like the seats are very bus-like, which is fine. But yeah, it's definitely got see through to the other sides, and I found the right one. It's like a long way in between two tracks, but it's sort of like if we were to go from Beaverton Central to Elmonica, it'd feel like for fucking ever. Yeah. Even though it's like 2 stops. Yeah. And we'll probably get like something at least to put in our mouth and sate a hunger. And like I said, we could swing by a Reva and pick up wraps or something before we look around, but we need to get something in because we're both going to get hangry real quick. The heat and the humidity are going to cause a lot of stuff, and it's fine. Hauptbahnhof Nord. Very, very modernized. That is not a way out. I don't know quite where I'm going. I was hoping to find like an escalator, but I think we're too far down. But yeah, definitely giving off the underground vibes, the London Underground. None of the metro stations in Amsterdam look like this. And yeah, these are projected. They turn off when the train comes in, because that's a projector for that. We saw it in Cologne.
Yeah. And I didn't even register why it was like that.
Yeah, but like right as the train was coming in, it says "U train sofort" or something like that. Yeah. And I was like, what? And then I saw that right in front of every single one of them is a big box. Okay, Aaron got a fused tay, chicken yaki. I got nacho cheese Doritos, or nacho cheese flavored tortilla chips, I think. Just I picked those up before from from Yumbo, and I got a cheese sauce, which not bad. Prefer if it wasn't. I mean, if it was in more of a cup than anything else. But then chili con carne with rice, and pico de gallo, and sour cream.
Can I have some chip with the cheese sauce?
Yeah, take some. Well, it came down to put the name of it on the screen. I can't remember what it is. It's just the little lake. There's your tower, but it doesn't look like it's actually spiked anything. Getting ready to, but I also looked at it and went, ribbed for whose pleasure? And then there's weird buildings over there. Look like something fresh out of the Miami coast. With a church steeple behind them, because Germany. And it's just, yeah. Habe eine kleine Papagei. Papagei! Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Go, go, go!
we're just going to sort of enjoy the weather.
Yeah.
Coco is very, very busy right now, and it definitely, and if you guys can see, they're just seriously sitting there facing the setting sun. Why did the Dutch do it? I think it's a Northern European thing. And I know that like Germany and the Netherlands are considered Middle Europe because Finland, Norway, and Sweden, but in comparisons,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
North Central Europe.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the same reason everyone does it.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem like it happened in the States much. But then again, if you look at the terrace, the quote-unquote terraces in the States, they're wooden picnic benches at the edge of a...
Yeah.
You got ferry boat rides, and it's pulling in really close. I think it picks up from there. Well, that thing was not fucking around. Yeah.
Well, the water was calm.
Yeah. The water had chill until humans came along. No, water's never had chill. Okie dokie. It is 5-ish. 5:30, something like that. Already forgot. I have a phone. Aaron's making sure a pee's happening. It is 5:23. And yes, the tide came back in. Look. There's no mud. And only one of the little openings is uncovered. And that little staircase over there is now at water level. So yeah, we're heading out to Miniature Wonderland now. Yeah, see you guys there. Okay, again, saving all of the Miniature Wonderland stuff for a whole separate video. We are leaving right now. It is 11 o'clock. We spent, well, I don't want to say not enough, but again, it's 11 o'clock that we owed. I mean, we went in there at like 5:30. It's now 11 o'clock. That's borderline 6 hours. Plus the VR thing, which, surprisingly, both of us handled quite well. In comparison to the 4 other people we were with. And, now it's just getting back to the hotel. Oh, it's brisk out.
It smells nice though.
Oh, that's a cute train. I don't know why I said that. It's whatever. But it's very dark. And we'll see you tomorrow for our trip back to Amsterdam through Onasbroek and stuff.